So, Naveen, welcome to this IPALA Leadership Academy interview section. Thank you for being willing to talk with us about leadership. We recognise that you are a senior global paediatric leader, and congratulations on all the wonderful things that you do. You are a real testament to what people can do when they put their mind to it. So congratulations for the roles you have. Could I start by asking you, what opportunities did you take in earlier years that led you to get into or go into these senior leadership roles? What sort of decisions did you make? What opportunities did you say yes to that enabled you to become the senior leader that you are?
Okay, so as you said, early years, early years, first thing you should have something to work on, some passion you have, which where, you are able to lead, you have some work in particular area. And so I had the opportunity to work on polio eradication, polio case. I got involved in polio, and then so first thing is you have to be really do sincerely whatever is responsibility assignment is given to you.
Yes.
Like I started working, and then I was made a convener of polio eradication committee of Indian Academy of Pediatrics. Right. So you have to do it good, nicely, and you have to do it sincerely, and do not expect immediate result or try to jump to the senior leadership position. As my one of my good friend always say, the instant success needs 25 years.
Yeah. So you took a project and worked diligently on it for quite a long period of time.
Yeah. And so people used to say that time it's a one-man army. I was talking, and then you have to believe in what you do and do it sincerely without waiting for expecting immediate results. So I did it for a very long time, silently. Whatever responsibility I get, I was doing that.
Yeah, but you're still a young man, Naveen, so it can't have been for too long.
It is too long. I am 63, so I started at 30. Not even before 30 years. So it was around 27, 28 years of age when I started working on polio, and it took only me more than 25 years to get a good recognition.
Yeah,
that's a very short waiting period.
And then what was the link between doing your polio work and becoming a senior leader? How did that polio work lead to where you are now?
Okay, so I started working on polio, and then I became, people wanted me to, they saw, people see the leadership quality, and then the people encourage you, senior people encourage you to take up some more role. So I was then I became president of Indian Academy of Pediatrics.
Right.
Because I was doing my job well and got involved more in the vaccinology in general, not only polio, but other vaccine preventable diseases, vaccinology, and all that. And again, when I became president of Indian Academy of Pediatrics, I did my job very sincerely. It was, yes, it was a young age. It was 54 years or so, but it still was considered very young to be a president of such an organization. But so that became then, after working for Indian Academy, I got a chance. That time I got a chance. You remember, that was the year when you. Before that, you were in IPA, and then I joined in 2007. And again, in IPA, I was not in hurry. I was doing what you
Yeah.
were managing the website, and then I was given this charge, and I succeeded doing, and people knew me only because of website, which was nothing of my expertise, but I accepted it.
Yeah.
And here in parallel from Indian Academy, I became the president of Asia Pacific Pediatric Association.
Right.
IPA, I continued as a 2 times as a standing committee, then 2 times as coordinator, and then executive director. So if you remember in my election to president-elect, I said that I have not become an overnight president of IPA. I started with, I have not come before what happened before Indian Academy, but I have served as president of my district, my
Yeah.
city, then president of state before going further. So it takes time, and it
Yeah.
takes, you have to do it well, and yeah.
You are a very gracious man, Naveen, and I commend you for that. You mentioned that you were showing leadership qualities and people saw you as being good at leadership and hence inviting you to have those leadership roles you've discussed. So what are those leadership qualities that you think you were expressing that people said, yes, Naveen's clearly a good leader? What are those sort of qualities, do you think?
So good leadership quality are that, you know how to, when you put your organization, say what is good for your organization above your personal things, when
Yes.
you are ready to listen to the people, you are open to take along with everyone, give people responsibility, delegate your responsibility. So leader is who leads. So for leading, you have to also give up so many things.
Mm.
You cannot do everything on your own. So that's another. That's the thing that you have to involve, listen to everyone to see that everybody is got involved. They get recognition for their what they do. You have to do really appreciate their work, and many a times it happens that you may not be you may not like it, that this may be right thing to do, but because everyone is wants that, and you have to do it. So that you have to be, all those qualities happen, matters a lot. And as people say, you have to lead from the front. You cannot if you are doing something, you have to do it yourself, and so that you are working hard and you are working sincerely, and
Yeah.
that becomes an example for everyone. And then be open. Yeah, I always say that, if you really want to go forward, let the people push you forward. If you are occupying the same space and not allowing people to come forward, you will also not progress. So it is the best strategy to, you
Yeah.
know, let the vacate the place for the people, and you move forward.
Yep. No, look, that's very gracious, Naveen. You must have, in your journey, come across lots of obstacles and barriers. So what strategies have you used to navigate around those obstacles, those barriers? How have you managed that?
Yeah, so once you have a really you have a will to do something, and you have to prioritize. I had a choice. I was a very busy practitioner.
Mm.
I had built a very big hospital, say around 50-bedded hospital, 10,000 square feet, and that got destroyed in earthquake. But that that did not stop me from doing what I was doing. Even there were uh, I. I was working from a makeshift hospital which was prepared, very small, and I never stopped working on polio.
Right. Yeah.
Because so you have to, if you think about the obstacle, there will be obstacle always. There were issues with the health, issues with the family, everything, but you have to be consistent, and otherwise you are, so you have to, obstacles are always there. And then there are so many other things, like I stay in a place where travel for traveling, I have to have one more extra, journey to the, like I don't stay in Bombay or Delhi. I stay in a small place called Kutch, where I have to take extra night to reach to the main city. But all those obstacles has to be overcome, and then definitely you have to prioritize. Either you choose that you are in practice and you have lot of money, or whatever you want to do, what is your passion, you continue to do. So you have to definitely address those issues in your journey of leadership.
Yeah, I am hearing a lot about persistence as well, having a clear goal and being focused and persistent in dealing with obstacles in the journey.
Yeah, and then you have to you on the way you have to give up so many things. You can't have everything in your life.
Yeah.
You just can't have. You cannot be a busy practitioner and also same time working for IPA or APPA. So or Indian Academy. You have to have somewhere you have to give up something to do something else, and you should be ready to take that decision. And you need family support. The biggest thing is your family should support you.
Yeah.
If they are not you are not on the same page, you don't have see the same journey vision, then it is not possible. For any successful man or woman, it's a family who really matters.
Absolutely agree. You've got to have your family supporting you, because you do have to give up so much. Those are very, very helpful and wise words, Naveen. Could I sort of ask you in closing, what advice would you give to a younger pediatrician thinking about leadership and thinking, I've got a lot to offer and I'd like to be involved in leadership and working in a broad sense? What advice would you give that person?
First thing, as I said, you should have some, what you want to lead. You should have some passion, and you really want to pursue that. It's not just a leadership. You have to something in your mind. Like for me, it was polio.
Yeah.
And then in general pediatric, and I would say pick up something which really you can do good, or and then persist with it. Don't expect and don't jump from one thing to other. Like what we see in pediatrics also. Today you are interested in immunization, tomorrow you are interested in say adolescent. That doesn't help. And second thing, there we have not discussed, but there will be lot of, and what was good in me, that I was always focused. If you have seen me, if I am attending a meeting and I am conducting a meeting, I am focused what I need, and nobody can distract me.
Yeah.
So don't be distracted by social media. Don't be distracted by the obstacles in your life. Focus on your goals, and definitely anybody who follows these principles, you have passion, you are open to the involve everyone.
Yes.
Don't be distracted by anything, obstacle or other thing which may attract you. But if you are persistent, you are focused, and you have a goal, you will definitely reach there.
Yeah, this is very, very helpful comments, Naveen. Is there anything else you'd like to say about leadership we haven't covered? You may feel we've covered a fair bit of ground. We have. Was there anything else that you would like to say about leadership that we haven't touched on?
I think we have covered everything.
Yeah, we've done well. Can I just acknowledge that you've done a great job with the IPA to date, and of course you were the executive director for a long time and doing a great lot of heavy lifting, as we say, a lot of the hard work behind the scenes. And now, of course, you are president-elect of the IPA, and we value that leadership and look forward to your leadership over the next few years. Naveen, thank you for the energy you bring and the leadership you bring to child health. We really appreciate it. Thank you so very much. And thank you for speaking with us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.